Hey everyone, so as we've all heard, Oregon has lifted the requirement that gas stations do not have to employ people to pump gas for their customers anymore, and people now are allowed to pump their own gas. Well, as it happens, citizens of Oregon are not too happy about this, complaining about possibly smelling, complaining that they do not even know how to pump gas, or complaining that only qualified people should be performing this service. So putting a gas nozzle into your gas tank and pressing the handle is something that we need certified people to do, and probably certified by the government. The bigger problem underneath all this is the way in which government infantilizes people. I could sit here and make fun of the citizens of Oregon all day, but that is some low-hanging fruit. But as I said, government turns us into little children. Too many people actually defend ridiculous limitations the government puts on people. People will defend the fact the government needs to license hairstylists and cosmetologists because using scissors and hair dye is somehow life-threatening. I'm not sure. People will defend the government forbidding a 20-year-old from having a beer, or better yet, an 18-year-old that just got back from war. They're not allowed to have a beer, and people will actually defend that, which is completely incoherent and strange. People will defend the government for not allowing businesses to solicit online bets and gambling. People will defend the EPA from telling you what kind of light bulb you can use. People will defend the government telling you what kind of milk you can drink, and the list goes on and on and on. People have been turned into little, scared, fearful children by the government, and it is an incredibly sad sight to see. So to all the citizens of Oregon out there, yes, your meltdown over having to pump your own gas is just tragic to watch, but never fear, you have a nation of children surrounding you as well, so you should be in good company. The really sad part is that these people may never realize how little they actually need the government. It reminds me of that story about an elephant that was chained to a post for a long time, and when the elephant was finally unchained, it never left the post because it thought it couldn't, or it never imagined that it should. Now, elephants are intelligent creatures, but I think we as human beings can set the bar a little bit higher in terms of how we measure up against elephants intellectually. All in all, the government thrives off the fact that too many people want to be treated like children, so they never have to take responsibility for themselves. People unfortunately want to be wrapped up in a false sense of security, which the government is all too eager to provide at the low, low cost of your liberty and being able to do what you want with your own life. You do not actually need the government as much as you think you do. You are adults. Start acting like it. Thanks, and that's all.